Then Jesus looked to Martha and said, Martha, I am the resurrection. Anyone who believes with me will not die. Do you believe this, Martha? Yes, Lord, I believe. You see, in this moment in the Gospel of John, Martha and Mary were sisters and their brother was Lazarus, and Lazarus had died for about 4 days, and Jesus was notified before his death, but he didn't go immediately to tend the needs of his friend. He waited in the town that he was at, doing miracles, healing people, and doing all the God things that God does for everybody. For a few days, Lazarus is dead and everybody's crying and mourning, and Jesus is looking at them angry like, I'm standing here before you, but then he weeps because he has compassion for them. But one of the most interesting things in that story is that Mary was hanging around mourners. Sometimes when we think that God didn't answer us in the timing that we thought he should, that he should heal us, that he should have healed my family member, he should have done this immediately. Why didn't he show up for me? I was faithful to him. We're friends. Why didn't God do it? And we start to discredit his faithfulness. Do you hang out with mourners? Do you hang out with people who amplify the death in your life, who amplify the dead thing that's inside of you, your inconsistencies, your failure, your fear of trying something new, keeping you down because of what happened to you in your childhood? So they pass you the blunt, they pass you the liquor, they pass you the pills, and they hang around with you because they're professional mourners. But the Lord called Mary by name, and like the Lord is calling so many of y'all. Do you believe that I still can resurrect your life? You see, he called Lazarus from the dead, and Lazarus resurrected, but Lazarus still had to unbind the grave clothes. And God is saying to some of y'all, I've saved you, I've delivered you, and it's time for you to take off those grave clothes that you've been wearing for far too long. You have to believe that I am the resurrection, that I am going to be with you even in the toughest moments of your life, even when it doesn't make sense and my timing doesn't make sense for you. Everything is to glorify my Father in heaven. Trust me, have faith in me. These things are tools so that way I can increase your faith, so that way I can increase your tenacity. When pressure comes and the weapon tries to form against you, it doesn't prosper because your foundation is on me, and you know that I come through all the time, even when it's not your timing. But when I show up, miracles happen. I love you. In the name of Jesus, God bless.